Hello everyone, Espinoshori here. Today we're going to be taking Brand mid lane into around Silver MMR on EU West. So, Brand mid lane, he still sits at the top of win rate tier lists, but I haven't seen people play him. He is incredibly strong in the laning phase, especially if you're a less skilled player, like yours truly here, who cannot hit skill shots because their hands are old and crippled, and I have a wrist injury, then you can play Emax on Brand, and I'm going to show you exactly how broken this is going to be in the laning phase, right? So Brand is a very easy to play lane. My Warwick just flashed. Brand is a very easy to play laner, right? And he's a very easy to play champion, very straightforward what he wants to do. He also is insane at team fighting. If you've played against even Brand support, you'll know that, right? So that's why we're playing Brand mid lane. The way we're going to play the laning phase, since it's a little bit of a lower MMR game, I'm not going to be using my spells on the enemy laner. I'm just going to be using my spells on the wave and calling it a day. Something else you want to know, Brand is incredibly strong on 2 items and 3 items. After that, he's not that good, and before that, he's not that good. So play for that. That is what you want to play for. Want to let the Akali kind of do whatever she wants to. I want to grab these minions here, press W on the wave. She's standing in the wave. I didn't really mean to hit her, but you know, accidents happen. Collateral damage. Also, if you guys do enjoy the content, while I'm last hitting here with one hand, be sure to subscribe. Helps me out a lot. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions for champions you want to see, there's a link in the description to a Discord where you can go ahead and fill that out and let me know. And I am a lot more active in there. So, with that being said, let's use our spells on the wave. Take a point in E level 2. Use E on the wave. That's going to spread to Akali. Another fun fact about the Brand that you might not know is if you kill a minion with his passive on it, you get a mana refund. So that's why you don't really need to take any... you don't really need to get Lost Chapter early in the laning phase. You can get something like a Faded Ashes to be a lot stronger in the lane because... if you kill minions with your passive on it, you get your mana back, so you don't really have mana issues. Gonna go for a ward here on the side of the lane because I've pushed out the wave, so I want to make sure that I'm not going to get ganked. You want to start just using W on the wave repeatedly and then use E to spread that onto the enemy laner, and you can start seeing why this gets very toxic. Take a point in Q. Against ranged matchups, you can actually do double points in E and just continue harassing them on repeat. Gonna W the wave again to get my last hits, then press E, and you can see the Comet flies on her, the Scorch flies on her, my passive flies on her, and she just keeps bleeding HP. And then whenever I'm on cooldown, I step back and I don't do anything. Press W on the wave, press E on the wave. She has learned, she's stepping back whenever I W the wave. I will also say, doing Emax is a little bit worse for wave clear, because your W is obviously great for wave clear, your E not so much. I almost missed it. But E is a lot... my W hit the Akali? I wasn't even aiming for her. But E is a lot better when it comes to harassing, you know? So that's why we'll be doing that. So I'm just going to continue pushing the wave. Press W, press E. Akali steps up, steps into the wave. If you're playing against the Brand, be sure to like... not stand inside of the wave and try to avoid getting hit by his spells as much as possible. I'm just going to push the wave and then leave. Don't want to let the Akali get a chance to hit me. Going to go ward the top side of the map here, just to make sure I'm not going to get ganked, although we already have our Warwick up here, but we see the Jax on the bot side of the map. Can try to cancel her base here. Nice. Jax is on the bot side, so let's be aware of this. He could come mid lane after Scuttle Crab. So let's try not to die to this. W-E on the wave again, and you can just... you can smell the frustration on the Akali. And the beautiful part about playing against champions like Akali, like Yasuo, like Yone, like Fizz, is once they get tilted, they will full send it on you and just do the stupidest things you've ever seen, right? Don't like seeing that my bot lane is 0-3 at minute 4 though, but, you know, not my problem maybe. My Shen also solo killed a Vlad, which is also a bit concerning. W, E... get our last hits, kill these ranged minions to get our mana back. And you can see the Akali is... I can smell the tilt through the monitor. She's starting to get mad. Could press E on her there to land a little bit more harass. I have my Arcane Comet available and Scorch. But we won't. We will just chill out and wait. And push the next wave, and we're already up 12 CS just by pushing in every single wave and walking back when we're on cooldown. That's why one of the most important skills, actually the most important skill you can learn in the game, is how to get 10 CS per minute, how to last hit properly, how to not take too much damage in the laning phase, how to not take bad trades, how to step back when you're on cooldown, and how to take good bases. Those are kind of the most important skills you can learn as a mid laner, because all of those skills are going to lead you to getting to 10 CS per minute, and if you get 10 CS per minute consistently in every single game, you're just going to hit gold. Like, you will just hit it. If you play 10 CS per minute every single game and you play 200 games, you're going to be gold. Like, that is a guarantee. So learning all of those skills that go into getting 10 CS per minute is probably the highest leverage thing you can do as a lower MMR player. And I'm just going to press W and then E on the wave again. And you can see we took Faded Ashes alongside an Amp Tome, because I know I don't need Lost Chapter. I will be playing Blackfire Torch just because I have enough gold as a mid laner to be able to afford that alongside other burn items. As support, you don't quite have enough gold, so you have to go Rylai's into Liandry's because you're usually not going to have enough gold for 3 items on support. But as a mid laner, we're swimming in cash, so we have the money for it. Akali could be roaming, but we're just going to shove out the wave regardless. WE on the wave as per usual. And at this point, we can start looking for roams. I could slap the Akali on the tower, make her life very miserable. That is a completely viable way of playing. But like I said, I don't want to necessarily crush the enemy mid laner in the isolated 1v1 just by trading against them. At least not at the lower end of the ladder. So I will just push in and then see if I can impact the map by roaming. My team is also losing, so I will need to impact the map to make sure that we don't get absolutely crushed this game and out-accelerated, which can happen for Brand because, like I said, he's good on 2 items. Akali's positioning makes me think that Jax is hiding down here on the bot side of the map, so we'll wait a little bit until I get a ward out maybe. Walk down here, get a ward out, feel a little bit safer, then come back to mid lane, push out another wave, and then grubs are spawning in 1 minute, so I don't know if I necessarily want to make a big play on the bot side of the map. Only if it's free, to be honest. Again, we'll hit her with another burn. I happily do that. Maybe I can make a play on the bot side of the map here. Start running down there. How does bot lane look? So whenever we're thinking we want to roam somewhere, very important you look down here to see what's going on and look at the minimap while you're running down here. So my eyes are glancing to the minimap, so I see that I'm on a ward. So that means I'm going to turn around, just kill this ward, and then come back to mid lane, push out another wave. So I leveraged my I could have still continued running bot lane. I'm very surprised that they were going back in after I went on a ward, to be honest. But respect to them for that, I guess. So I'm going to turn around because I think the roam isn't going to work because the enemy team has vision on me and they were backing off. So I'll come back to mid lane, push out the wave. Now I can slap this tower a little bit. Akali probably based, so that's something to keep in mind. I could try to harass her heavily under the tower here, but I'm just going to press WE on the wave instead. There we go. Be as annoying as possible. That is the goal. Just keep poking out, and you can see double comet proc. How obnoxious is that? WE on the wave again, hit her once more, and now I have first move up to these grubs, so I'm gonna run up here. See if we're gonna play this fight. Probably just EQ the Jax. W, he should be dead. Oh, I have to ult as well, hey? Akali, I might have to flash here. Good spell by her. She will jump on me, I would assume. Nope, but that's a teleport coming in as well. Nothing we can do there. That's that's a 4v2. We killed the enemy Jax. We didn't even get a grub, unfortunately. But what I can do instead is just come mid lane, push out the wave. And then maybe now I could try to run up and contest it. But I think I would much rather just take the mid plate instead. Nami can cross through mid lane. So let's be aware of this. Because Nami was up doing the grubs, right? So she's probably going to cross through mid lane to get to bot lane afterwards. So let's not die to this gank. Or lose our flash even. Akali is probably going to base here, so I'm going to shove this out. She does not base. I will shove this out, take my base, and then buy Blackfire Torch, and we're in a great spot. Team is losing, but so it goes. This feels crazy for her to do. Take my base here, get the Blackfire Torch, maybe get some boots, maybe get a pink ward, to be honest. A pink ward would be great, because I want to have permanent vision down there. Just to make sure I'm not going to get ganked and to make my roaming ability a lot better. Pink wards in this bush are very, very useful for making the percentage chance that your roam is going to work a lot higher. Because it means you basically know that this bush is not warded. So, right, like, it's a lot higher chance that the roam is going to work. So they got the grubs. Kali is threatening mid lane. Feels like a bit of a mistake on her part. Oh, yeah, my wave clear kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, sure. Want to run down here. I don't think I want to pink ward it yet, just because I can get pushed out of lane if Jax comes down here. So we get a shutdown on the enemy Kai'Sa. That's great. I'll just keep pressing WE, to be honest. I have Blackfire Torch. That's going to hit her for quite a lot. And then pink ward this. Kill her ward. Take some vision on the bot side of the map here. Because we're going to be playing very heavily on the bot side, I would imagine. We could even try to dive the Nami here, like with Warwick. We could 3-man dive. She could E over the wall here. We're just going to sit here and trap. I want to come back to mid lane again, to be honest, and just keep pushing the wave. I don't think roaming bot lane is very good here. Akali might roam bot lane, though. Yeah, she's going to roam bot. Nothing I can do about this. Hopefully my bot lane just backs off. Oh, I got the bug where you spam ping and then you lock your minimap. I mean, nothing I can do to follow this roam. Just a terrible play by the Warwick. Please leave if you can. Please just get out. Warwick should not go in there, obviously. We might lose Drake off of this. Jax is running down there as well. But I'm getting a plate in mid lane. And again, I'm playing 10 CS per minute and the enemy Akali is not. Which means I will have more gold than her despite the fact that she's picking up kills. And I will also have more XP than her. Because she is also losing XP here. And I will just sit mid lane and take plates. I don't think there's any world that I'm realistically going to contest this Drake. I could actually run down there and try to do it. So here, I got my plate mid lane anyway. It's going to tick over right now. I'm going to assume that no one else is helping on the Drake. So Nami was actually helping, so good thing I didn't contest. I could have gotten pincered quite easily. Slap the Akali a little bit, walk away, try to tilt her. I can stop you from taking this pink ward, brother. Like, I can stop you. I will kill you. Like, I understand that you just got a free kill in the bot lane and you're feeling strong, but let's not be foolish here. I will murder you. You see one full combo, Akali is almost dead. Another combo and she dies here. Like, I hit another full combo on her and she's just dead. So she will have to take her base now and I can keep pushing mid lane. Probably push one more wave and then start thinking about either a base or a bot lane roam, depending on game state. So a cool trick you can do here. Q the cannon minion. Spread your E to the entire wave and then W. Because your W gets enhanced damage if it gets hit on a target that has burn. Akali can ult on me mid lane here. I also don't have a great deal of vision on the top side. But I think if Akali goes in here, we trade 1 for 1. Oh, he is faster than me. I might have to just ult him. Might have to flash here, to be honest. Maybe a bit much. I was expecting him to come from the top side, if I'm honest. Did not think he would be coming from the bot side. Well, we can just keep slapping the Akali. He also had boots and I don't, right? And he has magical footwear. He also had the little movement speed. This feels crazy. Ah, works. Doesn't work. Works. She's dead. What? What did you just do? I mean, I have no interest in trying to kill him under tower. Maybe Comet goes off and he dies. Not quite. Close. I don't know why Akali went in there. Well, sorry, Jax went in, not Akali. I don't know how my Shen came mid lane as well. Respect, though. Well, I'm just gonna stand mid lane and slap the tower. I don't care about anything else. I'll happily slap this tower all day. Like I said, Brand, your goal is to get to 2 items as quickly as possible and then just start running away from the enemy Nami because she's a scary champion. Jesus Christ. No, your goal is just get 2 items and then start fist fighting permanently whenever your ult is available. Because you are just... Like, there is no champion in the game that is stronger on 2 items than Brand for team fighting. For 1v1s, of course. But for team fighting, nah, there's no one. Brand is just the, like, cream of the crop. He's the top. Surely we're not losing 2v1 bot lane, right? We do have Shen ult if necessary. It was not, thank the heavens. So we have a tough decision to make here. We're going to run Liandry's or are we going to run Rylai's? Rylai's is better for utility. It gives more HP as well. Liandry's is better for damage. I think I will be running Rylai's because the enemy team comp is all short range and they want to run in. So if I can land a lot of slows on them, it's going to be quite difficult for them to play fights. Magic Pen Boots as well. Magic Pen Boots are awesome on Brand because you actually do most of your damage with your passive and with damage over time effects. Not so much with anything else. So... Magic Pen because you have very high base damage and because you're doing percentage HP damage with your kit. So you want to have that be as effective as possible. It's not actually the AP, like magic damage from your spells that does a ton of damage. It's the magic damage from your passive and your damage over time effects. Oh yeah, he doesn't have flash. Oh, he's just dead then. Good night. I could ult here, I suppose. Seems not bad. Yeah, good night to the Nami as well. My Xerath gets a double kill. We can take mid tower. Akali is still bot. Plates fell. So I feel pretty comfortable stepping up here. I don't quite have enough gold for Rylai's. Need to start thinking about what to do next. Probably push out this wave. That's how we do it, Warwick. Yes, I didn't collect any kills, so I didn't do anything. That's how the game works. I will never get the recognition I deserve. We want to continue playing for Rylai's here. Could maybe go for a bot lane play here, because Kai'Sa's stuck in mid lane. Probably just go for a honey fruit snack here. I want to continue just repeatedly pushing out mid lane. We can start thinking about taking jungle camps as well. Brand is a jungler, so he does do camps very, very quickly because of his passive. So let's be slightly aware of that in case necessary. I'm not very scared of the Kai'Sa in the 1v1. Like, I know she cannot do anything to me. Like, she can try to look scary, but I will press my spells on her and she will die. Look. She's already, like, dying to the air here. We're playing for a big fight on Herald here. A little bit concerning to me because we do have numbers disadvantage. I can try to trap the Kai'Sa here. She might run up here instead. She does. Doesn't hit her. Let's just leave. There's no way she jumps here. Would be insanity. Yeah, that's what I thought. We take a bot lane tower for it. What are we gonna do here? Probably just continue pushing out mid lane. Just keep pushing it out. I could ult the Kai'Sa here, and she might die. Like ult EW could be good. Generally speaking, by the way, whenever you play Brand, you want to open with your ult whenever you're gonna go for a big fight, because that allows you to spread your E onto everyone on the enemy team. This is a very, very dodgy Raptor force, if I'm honest. Mostly because the enemy team could be coming back. Hopefully that kills it. Nice, good. Come back to mid lane. Okay, they were doing Herald. Push out the wave. Are they heralding mid? No. Take my base. That's rude. Take my base here because I have enough gold for it. You wouldn't dare, right? Nah, you would dare. You absolutely would. I guess I'll have to stay once more. We did take tower, though. I think I can walk in and try to be as annoying as possible to the Nami here. Maybe kill the Kai'Sa. An ult should do it. Oh, well, good night to me. I got my ult off. I don't know if it's enough, though. Not quite. My passive ran out on the Kai'Sa, otherwise she would have died to my passive. I didn't see the Jax here. That sucks. I'm gonna move into Liandry's next. I don't know why I didn't think the Jax was there. I just saw him on the top side here, so I didn't think that he would just do this path and then come around. But obviously he did. Figured he would walk back and then do some camps and then base and go Drake. Probably want to pick up a sweeper at this point as well, because we're starting to play like an assassin. This feels a little bit dodgy, but the Nami has killed herself, so this should be very contestable by my team. This is the other beautiful part about Brand. So usually in fights, you will die. You're you're a short range mage with long cooldowns, no survivability. You will die. But as long as you get off your full rotation, that's all that matters. Just get off your full rotation and you will be winning fights. I promise you. Rylai's to be annoying here. I don't quite have my ult up, unfortunately. Well, if I had my ult, that would have been nice. She's gonna look for a snipe on me, I would imagine. Gonna walk all the way down here. Keep an eye out here in case I need to flash. I don't. TB bot. Atakan is spawning bot. TP bot doesn't seem terrible. TP bot, push this out, take control over the enemy bot side, look for a play on mid lane. Probably the sequence here. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to use my TP for. And we're forcing quite heavily on the top side. So push this out. Then go through mid lane here, or go through the bot side jungle here. And then look, take their vision. Look for maybe a trap here on the Akali. Okay. Dude, why is everyone just bot lane here? Why are we 3 bot lane? What's up with this then? you're bleeding mid. Excuse me. What? Okay, well you have just lost your mind, I guess. Not really sure what that was all about. But look, you can see we're slapping the mid lane tier 2. So what? You're still bot. Surely Jax is not here, right? Okay, he's not. The way Nami is pathing, there's no Jax here. I was so surprised. I'm also confused as to why my luck's based. I think I can push out one more wave. I'm going to assume that the Kai'Sa is going to open through mid lane here instead of bot lane. Jax is still mid lane as well, so I think I'm safe to push out one more wave. No one can really be down here covering the Nami, so let's push this out. Get just a little bit more gold on my base. This means we might bleed a mid tower, though. Yeah, I don't know why my luck's based after killing the Akali, and we saw 3 people bot, but so it goes. Faded Ashes. I think does more damage than Haunting Guys, so let's build that. And then an Amp Tome. We want to move into Liandry's. I do want to start forcing fights. You can see I'm also playing 10 CS per minute, while everyone else in the game is playing considerably less. And don't get me wrong, the enemy team is taking a lot of objectives here. But it doesn't matter, because I know once I hit 3 items, like I show up to any team fight, and they're all gonna die. Like they will just die. I would wish my Lux would give me the resources instead of taking it herself, but okay. Can try to play an Atakan here. Can try to play around mid lane as well. Oh, maybe an ult here. Could be good. We just killed an Nami without an ult. Okay. Akali can be down here. Let's maybe look for a flank. A little bit dodgy to face check this. Okay, they have a ward. Clear the ward. Could maybe force Atakan. Problem being is Warwick is topside, so I think looks not good. Let's just take some cross-map pressure, I suppose. Warwick will get their top camps for this. We should be able to take some pressure on the mid lane. Kai'Sa is in our jungle. Us? What are you doing up here? Maybe ult here? Could be good. Oh, that's not good. I get a big spread, but I don't think it's enough. Ton of damage on them. Well, that sucks. My stun didn't go off. Oh, Shen ult. Should be good enough. I might die to the Akali, but that's okay. That was not even close, baby. But you can see, like, I'm gonna... So, Mr. Warwick, let me get this straight. Let me understand properly what you thought to yourself here. You looked at our team composition with Shen, Brand, Lux, Warwick, Xerath, and you thought to yourself, you know what this comp is missing? And then it hit you. You were like, more magic damage. We don't have enough magic damage. We need more. And then you decided to go Heartsteel, Riftmaker, Warwick. That's what happened. Of course, Warwick should not be playing this build. We have guaranteed Atakan here. I will also say another thing that makes Brand awesome is he does objectives incredibly quickly due to his passive. I am pushing top lane here. Maybe I should have paid a little bit more attention instead of making fun of my Warwick's build, because we are just fist fighting on the bot side here. I would assume Akali is going to come up here to try to kill me in the 1v1 because she's mad. So I'm going to anticipate Akali is going to show up here. And then I'm going to do the logical thing, which is go take resources mid lane instead when someone comes up here to cover. So funnily enough, it's Jax that shows up there, which just very surprising. Akali shows up on the bot side instead, which I wouldn't have expected. But I'm already in mid lane here because I assumed someone was going to be coming top lane. So I'm already mid lane here taking resources. And that's kind of what applying pressure in the side lane is all about. You're taking a wave, you're pushing it into the enemy tower, and then you're anticipating someone on the enemy team to come cover it. And then by the time they're coming to cover it, you're already gone. You're already making a play or applying pressure or doing something else. Now I'm going to take your jungle camps here, Warwick, and don't be too mad about it, okay? Because I need the gold for Leandris. I'm actually not that accelerated in this game. Like, just compared to my teammates. Why are we forcing a fight down here? I want my waves. Get the cannon. Run down here. Maybe ult on the Kai'Sa. Get a big boy ult. Please, 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 please. Give me some speed, please. Please don't slow me. Oh, okay. Maybe ult was not necessary there. We hit the thing. Okay, we can do Drake. There we go. We get the Drake, maybe base and go cover top lane, or the even better play, go mid lane. Apply pressure to their tier 2. Akali is going to be the one to come defend it, but I think I take the tier 2 before she even comes out on the map. So let's do that. We'll take this, and then what are we going to do afterwards? We are going to be taking the enemy jungle camps if they're available, and then we're going to be taking our base. There we go. That should die. I will just W just in case so it dies a little bit faster. And now we pick up our Leandris. And then afterwards, we probably have to go Bloodletter's Curse. Okay. Sure. Like, she just flashed on me, by the way. That was a flash, in case anyone was keeping score. She flashed, shrouded, ulted me. Because she was mad, I guess. Ah, it's warded, that's why. I will get my recall cancelled here by Kai'Sa W, I have no doubts. This is warded as well? How many wards do you have on the bot side, man? What? How do you have so many wards here? I guess they just fought there and died. Gonna take my base here. The reason for Bloodletter's Curse instead of a Void Staff is we just have so much magic damage on my team, so it's gonna be incredibly high value. Probably Oblivion Orb as well, to be honest. Oblivion Orb into Bloodletter seems pretty good. I want to TP mid. There's nowhere to TP to. Can I TP to this? No. I guess I'll TP bot lane then. I want to start fist fighting now, because now is when I'm on my spike, right? Like, this is when I am strong in the game. I'm on 3 items. But looks like we've already won the fight mid lane, so I'll just stay bot lane, take some resources down here. No reason for me to go mid lane if we've already won the fight. Much rather be applying pressure to the side lane, threatening the bot lane tower. Can take these jungle camps while we're waiting for the wave to arrive. All about optimizing how you're collecting resources and then getting as many resources as possible. That's what the game's about. Always, always, always be collecting resources. Always be getting minions. You can see I'm 100 CS up on everyone else in the game. And you might be like, but you have not impacted fights. No, but I promise you, if I show up to a team fight right now, I'm gonna be the most useful champion in the game. Like, right now, I show up to a team fight, I'm stronger than everyone else. Like, 0 doubts in my mind. And I'm gonna prove it to you right now. I'm gonna show up to mid lane, and I'm gonna murder everyone here. Okay, my ult was a bit bad there, I will admit. But you can see, I just killed everyone. Just killed everyone. And I didn't even land a big ult or anything like that. Just murder everyone like that. Because I just have more resources than everyone else, so I do more damage. And now I could take this mid lane tower, or I could go up and try to kill the Jaximus up here. Go fight me, bro. I want your blue buff. Come fight me for it. Yes, come fight me. Try me, bro. That didn't spread to him? Damn. Ah, smite! He will jump on me here, but I think I kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Good night. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Grow up. Be serious for a moment. Grow up, bro. Gonna take the wave here. Akali's probably running top lane because she's mad at me. I have enough gold for a Bloodletter's Curse now. So now we are by far the strongest champion in the game. No one else in the game should have 4 items yet. Just because I managed to collect all of those resources and get a free triple kill. And then we can pick up this on top because getting Morel and Omicron doesn't really matter that much. And now if I show up to a fight, I'm going to press R, and then I'm going to press E to make sure that my ult hits, and then my E spreads to everyone, and your your R comes out faster than your W, and your R is guaranteed to hit someone, so that's why you want to E or R E, and then W or R E Q. But now I'm just going to run mid lane. We can just do Baron if we want to here, to be honest. Like, we can do whatever. Any fight we take here, massively winning. I'm just going to walk up to mid lane. And I'm going to press W. And I'm going to press E. And then I'm just going to murder everyone. That's how it's going to work. We could just do Baron here, to be honest. Let's do a little Baron here, fellas. I do a lot of damage. Oh, it's the HP build. Where's your Titanic Hydra? I feel like Titanic Hydra is the best item on Warwick. And you're doing an HP build that would be great with Titanic Hydra. And you're not building Titanic Hydra. Maybe we bait them into coming to contest here. This is usually what will happen. Press R, press E. Goodbye. My ult bounced on the Jax as well. Now he's dead too. Good night, Mr. Jax. That's usually what ends up happening. Even if we don't do the Baron, if we just walk up here, sweep vision, and wait for someone to face check, then that's good enough. I still want to do it, to be honest, just because we can take it so quickly. Like, I want to show you... They had vision? Why did the Nami face check then? She knew we weren't on it. Oh, I kind of mistimed my passive there. But look at how much damage we're just doing. Like, my passive is dealing so much damage. Oh, there's a Kai'Sa on the side here. Never mind, there's not a Kai'Sa on the side there anymore. She's now in base. That should be good enough. Should maybe go Hextech Drake next. You can see the Andres. It actually hasn't done as much damage as I thought. Sweep these wards. Do we not have a sweeper? Oh, we do, but I feel like we're not sweeping anything. Okay, let's just run mid lane. We can fist fight a little bit if we want to. Sure, I'm down. I'm down to do a little bit more damage. Press R, press spells on the enemy team. Liandry's, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the highest damage item you can build on Brand. Blackfire Torch is just nice because of the cooldown reduction. And the increase in ability power. Whenever you are burning people. Very, very useful. Press W. Press E. Try to get my spread. Got it on. Look at him just dying up there. And he's slowed as well. He's so mad. Look at him. He's just dying to the air. Okay, I am very down to just go kill myself here. If I can land a very big combo on the bros. No. Maybe not. I want to land a big combo to really show how much damage it does. And then die afterwards. Like, that's fine with me. Dying afterwards is usually the Brand playbook. Press R, press E. Wasn't really that big of a combo if we're honest, but so it goes. Run away. Dude, my Shin is just standing there. Standing there menacingly. Just standing menacingly. Hey, don't leave me. Ah! Nah, we'll keep fighting. I'm not scared of anyone. I should have been scared. The Kaiser is a little bit scary. But I soon have my ult up again. And my Lux is now here. Ah, just run away for a little bit. Nope. Yoicks. A bit dodgy. Wait for my ult maybe and then go play it. Dude, it is funny. We have full magic damage team comp. And then Warwick went more magic damage. I want to play this. Come on, boys. Ah. Maybe fish with a W on this fella. Oh. Jaximus is running at me. Fish with another W. I want to ult. Hard to find an ult here though. Kinda getting flanked very heavily by the Akali, so I can't go in. My ult didn't go off. Flash. And there you see it. There we have it. The full combo. The Akali can kill me, but she will die off the back end of it. That should be the game. Yeah, Liandry's, in that sequence from when I checked it and told you about how strong Liandry's was, it got 2,000 damage. While Blackfire told you only got 1.5k. Just does more damage. My Morello actually did a decent amount as well. And you can see the Comet and the Scourge did so much damage too. I'm very confused as to why these guys didn't go Merc Treads when you're playing against 5 AP champions. Count them, 5. Can we end the game? Oh yeah, also, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe. It's free. And when the number goes up, I'm smiling. Oh, we're not ending the game? Okay, never mind. Run it back. Run it back. You'll see, Brand most often actually will not be going something like a death cap. Usually utility items and damage over time items are more valuable on him, just because the main part of his damage comes from his passive, which doesn't really have a good AP scaling, to be honest. And you can see the actual flat damage of my passive, the 2%, doesn't even scale with AP. So like, what's the point of building more AP? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you're not usually going something like a Death Cap. Of course, if I didn't have to buy Marilla and Omicom, I would be buying Death Cap last, or maybe an Hourglass, or maybe a Banshees or something like that. TP to this minion. And then again, just walk down mid lane and end the game. Should be pretty solid. Run down mid lane. Press R on the enemy team. Be annoying. And the Akali is now dead. I just pressed R on them and they had to run away. I didn't even hit another spell and they just died. Oh, yeah, this champion is funny. Yeah, keep running down mid lane. I feel kind of bad for my team not ending there, if I'm honest. I'm also confused as to why they didn't FF. Need to be a little bit careful here. These guys have a ton of movement speed. Can be a bit dodgy. It's okay, by the way, to just fish with Qs on the enemy team. Just because if you hit your Q, you obviously apply Rylai's. You apply Liandry's, you apply everything. So it will deal a ton of damage. I'm a little bit concerned here. Kai'Sa can fry me. Oh, never mind. She's dead. Maybe run down here. Press my ult on the Jaximus and he will die. I don't know if he dies there to the burn. Oh, flash heal. The goat. Akali is up here. So I guess I will just clear this ward and then leave. Kind of makes you wonder where my Warwick was in all this. Akali kills me, I think. She'll E backwards, then ult on me. I can try to outplay it. Which I think I did. Oh my god. Get absolutely fried. Burn the Jax a bit. Run up. Try to land a Q on him. Can't. Go for the Nami next. Get a stun on her. She will die. Go hit the Jax a little bit again. Enemy inhib respawn. Does he have flash? No. Be a bit careful here maybe. I can die quite easily. Keep running. I think I'm dead here maybe. Ult. That will bounce to the Vlad. Q. He gets stunned. He should die there as well. He can dodge your passive like that. But he will still die to the burn probably. That guy is scary. I didn't even see him. Well, he will die. That should be the end, right? Surely we're ending the game at some point here. Like, surely. At some point we end the game here. I feel like I've been killing the enemy team for the last 5 minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. We're just sitting in their base, killing them on repeat. Surely. Okay, she dies as well. I mean, I got to farm some damage. Hextech Drake, what do you mean, bro? We're killing their nexus. Excuse me? Dude, I don't think we end here. I think Vlad kills us. Dear We're doing Baron? But now you're just making fun of the enemy team. Dude, I kinda like... Okay. Like, come in real close. I need to come in closer and listen. Whenever this happens, I secretly hope that the enemy team, or the team that stalls the game, loses. Just so they understand. Just so they learn. Just so they're like, okay, don't mess around too much. Just end the game when you can. So I'm secretly hoping we lose this game. And I think it would be incredibly funny if we did. So let's say, for example, here, while we're doing this Baron, the enemy team comes up to contest it. They murder all of us. They get the Baron. They run down mid lane. They end the game. That would be funny. Oh, I actually don't think we can do this, by the way. I think it's a bit too dodgy. Oh, she might be dead. Akali is dead. I die here as well, though. Ah, Kai'Sa dies too. Vlad is TPing in. Here I can sell my shoes for a death cap. Okay, that should surely be the game, right? Surely we've had enough of messing around, right? Lux almost died to the Baron over the wall. She's not paying attention, so she... Jax could have killed her there easily. I don't know why he didn't. But okay. Full Morello? Ew. Full Morello is no good. Oh, you also have Oblivion. Oh, brother, I already have anti-healing. You don't need that. Okay, I guess we'll keep playing the game. Yep. I should have been over like 8 minutes ago, but it's all good. I love League of Legends. Are the minions ending the game? Oh, that would be the funniest way for this to end. Okay, their wave spawned. So am I just gonna TP out here and fight again? Am I just gonna flash Alt E the enemy Kai'Sa and hopefully it bounces around their backline and kills everyone? You betcha. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's do Baron. Clear their vision. Take El Baroon. No, not El Baroon. We don't want El Baroon. Okay, well, yeah, I guess we will run around the enemy jungle, farm some more camps. Guys, I am scaling. I'm not quite full build yet. We will keep farming. Can we just end the game, please? Would be great. Like, I understand we're having fun here, but I would love to get out of this game. I missed my W on Baron. That's how fried this game is. Okay, now walk down the mid lane menacingly. Press flash ult on Kai'Sa. She dies. Ideally with other champions around, so that the ult actually spreads. I can just buff up these minions and then just wait. I would love for my teammates to come here. But they have found like a funny thing in the enemy jungle, I guess. Like a little tasty treat down there. So I'll wait for them. Don't know why we're ending the game through topside. But looks like we are. Okay, there we go. Now we can walk in. Menacingly. Get ready for the flash ult. Boo! But that was just the most anticlimactic thing I've ever seen because he flashed away. I'm so sad. All the dopamine just left my brain immediately. I've never felt more sad. I have tears in my eyes. You just flashed that, bro? You just deny me of all my happiness like that? That's what you do? That's so rude, bro. Anyway, that game devolved very, very quickly. But, I mean, we were getting absolutely stomped early game. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You just collect resources, get to 3 items, and then go fight. You can see, out-damaged everyone else in the game by quite a wide margin as well. I even out-damaged Xerath, which is crazy because he's a poke champion. And they got to poke a lot this game. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. See ya. And subscribe. Subscribe.